teach you how to Ollie.
An Ollie is an introductory skate trick where you pop off the tail of the board and slide up all the way to the nose, creating the illusion that you jump in the air while the board sticks to your feet. It's the foundation for every flat ground trick you'll learn after this. There's two components to this trick. The first one is popping off the tail while simultaneously sliding all the way up to the nose. This is what's going to give you that vertical propulsion, and it's going to shoot you up into the air. The second part is leveling out your board by applying just enough pressure to the nose where it becomes perfectly parallel to the ground. Look at how high and how straight that is off the ground. It really doesn't take too much to get to this point, but after this, let the forces of gravity naturally take you back to the ground, and everything else is smooth sailing.
So if you're goofy foot, you want to put your back foot, which is your left foot right here, like tippy toes, and then I like putting my foot right here in the middle because I get more slidability and more leverage. So what you want to do is you want to like smack that thing, just pop that shit on the floor like and just fucking like slide your way up like tippy toe, you know. And then when you get to the top nose, what you want to do is fucking just like push it out. That's what people struggle with the most, just like leveling it up. It's gonna get that shit parallel. So just like pop it, roll it, and just nudge it, and then it's gonna give you that rotation. And just land it bolts like it's nothing. If you're regular, same idea. Back foot's gonna be right here. Tippy toe it out. I like putting my foot right there in the middle. Snap that shit like just like slide it and just nose it out. Just land bolts like it's nothing.
So again, when I'm setting my feet up, I put my front foot in the middle of the board and my back foot on the tail, both on my tippy toes so I have enough power in the pop. Then I start crouching low. The lower I crouch, the higher up in the air I'm going to shoot up, and it gives that power to the pop. Then you just keep sliding and sliding and sliding at the same time until you finally reach the nose. Now this is the critical point. You're going to notice that your front foot is leaning very comfortably up against the nose, almost as if it's in a little pocket or a little hook. Use that to your advantage. Start pushing your front foot forward so that the nose pushes forward, but don't forget that you have a back foot. At the same time that you're pushing your front foot forward, you're going to be picking up your back foot so it levels out your board parallel to the ground, and that's what's going to give you out that leveled effect. Here's another angle. Remember, pop and slide till you get to that sweet spot pocket, then nudge it and pick up your back foot. Then you just land clean. You can also ease your way into an Ollie by just riding off of a curb cut. You're going to notice that the curb is naturally launching you upwards, so you don't even have to pop and roll. All you have to do is push your nose down and just let it stick and catch the airtime. Here's a side view of that little weak sauce Ollie little ride-off thing. It's good practice. Other little exercises you can do are the sidestep frog leaps. Remember, an Ollie is equal parts going upwards as it is going sideways. This is a good practice for you to pick up your back foot. Once you get comfortable with that, you can also practice going a little bit more vertically. Remember, you always want to lead with your front foot and pick up your back foot last. This is what's going to help you with the nudge and the pickup in the second part. And for good measure, I think it's good practice for you to practice these little heel clicks. Not only are they fun to do, but it's going to help you practice with that really perfect timing. So just click it and catch it. Soon enough, you're going to be blasting Ollies over the people you love and care for the most. You're going to be doing them up things, you're going to be doing them down things, you're going to be doing them over things. There's no limits on what you can Ollie. Once you master your Ollies, you're ready to start doing variations. You can do it backwards, also known as a fakie Ollie. You can do it with your opposite foot, which is known as a switch Ollie. You can do it off your nose, which is known as a nollie. You can do an Ollie north, formerly known as an Ollie one foot. You could even do Ollie body varials, also known as Ollie sex changes. Time for a history lesson. The Ollie was invented in the late 1970s by a guy named Jeff Dewar. He didn't like cameras or the spotlight, so no one documented his dew air, as his friends were calling it. But he showed his 14-year-old amateur skater friend Alan Gelfand how to do his new trick. Alan's nickname was Ollie at the time. Alan Ollie Gelfand accidentally did the aerial maneuver coming out of a pool at Skateboard USA Skate Park in Florida in 1977. What he really wanted to do was a lip slide at the top of the pool coping, but he noticed that his board would stick to his feet after scooping it over the lip. Other pros like Stacy Peralta were at the skate park and witnessed him unveil this trick to the world. Unlike his friend Jeff, Alan didn't mind media coverage, so Alan Ollie Gelfand is usually credited with being the inventor of the Ollie. A couple of years later, freestyle skater Rodney Mullen figured out how to do Ollies on flat ground. Rodney is featured on the October 1982 cover of Thrasher magazine doing the first documented street Ollie, and the rest is history.
So there it is. Now you know what an Ollie is, now you know how to do it, now you know where it came from. So take these skills to the street and learn it like it's nothing.